victory. Victory. Noun. Defeat of an enemy or opponent. 2. Triumph. He really didn't see the problem. He was accustomed to victory after victory, and the idea of defeat never occurred to him. John Flanagan, The Battle of Scandia. Even though the goddess Victoria was tiny, her power was immense. Victoria always accompanied Minerva, the goddess of wisdom and war, and she was so little that she could fit in Minerva's hand. Sometimes, when Minerva was on her way to a battle, she would scoop up Victoria in her hand and carry her. But most of the time, the little goddess sped along by herself, her wings beating so fast that they were nearly invisible. As soon as she reached the battleground, Victoria set to work. First, she flew to one side and listened in on the conversation of the generals and the soldiers. Then she hastened to the other side to hear their talk and reasons for war. Only when she fully understood who fought for a fair and just cause did she act. Then she quickly dove down and guided the horses and the spears of the men she championed, making sure they won. Sometimes other gods and goddesses would become involved in war by helping their favorite heroes. They didn't care who was fighting for a just cause. So Victoria, so if Victoria was absent, it was impossible to be certain which side would win. Only when Victoria was present at the battle would the righteous side be sure to triumph. If Victoria was with them, the soldiers could always feel it. Their bodies grew stronger, their thinking became sharper, and their strategy improved. With her help, a small army could conquer a larger one. Upon returning from war, the triumphant generals and warriors always offered thanksgiving and sacrifices to tiny Victoria. And so, in time, her name became synonymous with winning, and not just on the battlefield, but in every kind of competition. Victoria is the Roman name for the Greek goddess Nike, and Minerva is what they call the Greek goddess Athena. The Greeks loved these two goddesses so much that they named their capital city Athens after Athena and placed statues of Nike all along the city walls to ensure their triumph in every battle and contest.